Check her out. I bought a van.
It's way better than your last.
Shut up, Caitlin.
No.
You hear what happens when I try to record.
Punch you.
So we bought a van. Don't look at the mess out here because we had to clean out the Tahoe.
All this was in the Tahoe.
Yeah, that was... well, we didn't really buy a van. We traded the Tahoe evenly for a van. No, we're not going to move into the van.
Well, speak for yourself.
I mean, it's unrealistic for us to live in a van. There's 3 of us and 4 dogs, so that would never happen. I'm calling it, what'd I call it? My vacation house.
Yeah.
And Frank is calling it
The guest house.
the guest house. And Caitlin is calling it her school classroom. We got a van so that we'd have some extra private space. Normally Caitlin will do her schoolwork at the lodge, but some places we camp don't have a lodge and she needs a quiet space to do school. We are going to convert the van into a camper van. Caitlin, where are you going?
Eat my cupcakes.
Cupcakes. We're having cupcakes for supper, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah, well, but I didn't buy you any cupcakes, so you'll have to eat a meat Twinkie.
So I don't even get.
No, you get a meat Twinkie.
Okay. I don't care.
So we're going to convert the van into a camper van. One, I've always wanted to build a van, and Frank didn't have enough projects, so I had to add something to his list. 2, we live in this big 40-foot Class A. We're used to a small 23-foot Class C. And we're used to going to some really cool small campsites, and we definitely can't take this Class A to those campsites. So, I figure when we're set up in a campground somewhere, we can take a vacation a couple of days to a nearby small campsite in the middle of nowhere, right?
Sure.
So that makes it a vacation house, not a guest house.
But when it's parked right here, it's the guest house.
Hey, what guests are going to be coming to sleep in our van?
I don't know.
We don't have any guests. We never have guests.
We never have vacations either. We live one.
Yeah. I just really want to build a camper van. I think it'll be fun.
Yeah, yeah.
And it'll be like my she shed.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yes,
That's
it's my
gonna be
she
Cheryl's
shed.
she shed right there.
It's my she van. It's Jade's she van. So yeah. Oh, anything else you want to say?
Me?
Yeah.
No. I'm all set out.
That's why we're back in North Carolina.
What?
Yeah.
Back in North Carolina again?
Yeah.
It's like we never left.
I know it, right? But it's getting pretty. Look at all the leaves over there changing colors.
Oh, it is pretty.
Isn't it pretty? It's going to be real pretty here in another week or two. Oh. And I am going to create another YouTube for all my hobbies and the van build. Did I tell you that?
No, you're throwing that on me.
Okay, I'm creating another YouTube for the van build and all of my little stupid hobbies I have, because I have a lot of hobbies.
Okay.
We'll keep this channel for our RV traveling stuff, and then I'll have a channel for my shenanigans.
That's because you didn't have enough to do either.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Jade's Shenanigans. Maybe I should call it that. Jade's Shenanigans. That's kind of hard to say. Shenanigans.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to name it Jade's Journey.
Okay.
You don't look very enthusiastic about it.
I'm all about building this one first, you know, but it's just me.
What one? The RV?
This channel.
Oh. Well, it's a slow progress.
I know.
I don't really care about building a channel. I just want a place to share my stuff. People watch it, they watch it. If they don't, they don't. It is what it is. Look at Misha sitting out here being a good girl. Misha, good girl. Misha's a good girl. She's always a good girl.
Yeah, she's quiet. Just so quiet. The oven's crazy.
Yep.
The oven chewed up all my wiring.
Yeah. The dogs, the puppies have decided they like to climb up on the dash and lay in the window. And Darla.
Yeah.
Darla chewed up all the wires to his gauges. So there's another project for you. She thought you were getting bored.
Yeah. Yeah, I was sitting around entirely too much.
All right.
She's a project of herself.
Yeah, Darla, there's a reason she's named after the Little Rascals. Because she is a little rascal. Oh. But yeah, that's why we're back in North Carolina. We have a van now. More projects. Gotta stay busy.
Gotta stay busy.
Yeah.
Things to do. Didn't have near enough to spend my money on. So we had to
Well, it's going to be a slow process. It's not like we're going to get in here
Oh yeah, I know
and
that.
build it in the next 2 weeks.
No, it's not at all.
It's just going to be a little bit over time. So yeah, okay. Say bye.
Bye.
I forgot to tell you we're uptown now. Check out these lights. I'll have to do it again when it gets dark. But we have lights now. They change colors, they blink, they fade. They do all kind of stuff. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. Alright, so my battery died in the phone and I can't use it in my gimbal to, I can't use my gimbal with the phone charger in my phone. So we're just going to do this old school. We're starting the pimento and cheese. You can really use any cheese you want to. And you don't need this much if you're making a small batch. But we really love the pimento and cheese, so I make enough for tonight and lunch tomorrow and maybe lunch the next day. So I'm going to use Colby, extra sharp cheddar, and Monterey Jack. And I'm going to shred it. I got my cheese grated, and Slightly mixed it up. You want to be careful. Fresh shredded cheese does not have the anti-caking chemical, whatever, in it that pre-shredded cheese has in it. So if you really get in there, it's just going to clump and mash together. So you want to mix it easily and loosely. Alright. So you want your cream cheese to be sitting out so it can be, you know, soft and mixable. Ta-da! You're going to want your pimentos draining. I usually use like one big jar. I don't remember the brand, but this Walmart here, all they had were great value 4-ounce jars. So yeah, you want this to be draining while you're doing everything else. Oh shit. Alright, so in this bowl, I've got some cream cheese, an 8-ounce bar of cream cheese. You want it to be softened at room temperature so you can mix it well. I've got some pepper, some salt, some onion powder, some paprika, some lime juice, a little garlic powder, and Worcestershire sauce. After I mix this up, I will add some mayo. It's going to look super thick like this until I get the mayonnaise put in there. Next, we're going to add our drained pimentos. And I just about missed the bowl because I'm looking through the camera. And now we will fold in the cheese, which you can't watch because I can't use my gimbal. So sorry. And there you have it. This is like the absolute best pimento and cheese you will ever eat. It's great just on crackers, and bread like a sandwich, or on top of chicken in a sandwich like we're going to have tonight. I got some thin sliced chicken breast, and I've got it soaking in some buttermilk. That's going to give it a little flavor. And really, Misha, shush, shush. So the buttermilk is going to give it add some flavor and make it a little more tender. And then I'm going to make some breading to fry it in and season it with this. I've never tried this kind, but one thing I hate about Cajun seasonings is it usually is very salty. And this said more spice, less salt, so we're going to give it a try tonight.